Good morning. Let's see. Are we live in the group here? We should be live in the group, and we are. What about YouTube? Are we live on YouTube? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our Wednesday morning Photoshop exercise. Let's go. Come on in. Let me know where you're joining in from this morning. Come on in, smash the like button one time for your boy, and let me know where you're joining in from. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry, it just says Facebook user, so I'm not able to say your name right now. But, all right, I see. Let me jump on so I can greet y'all properly by your name. Okay, Miss Karma, you're in here. Good morning. We got FLA in the building. All right. So this morning we're gonna go through a little Photoshop exercise. We're gonna actually put a design together or rebuild a design. Basically show you the breakdown of how this design was put together. You can see it's super early, so if I'm not loud, bear with me. All right, so we're looking to, this is the design. All right, so I'm gonna walk y'all through this design this morning. We're gonna rebuild this from scratch. It might change, but we're gonna rebuild this up here from the bottom up. And not everything on here will get explained step by step, but basically what I'm going to do here is just show you how to put your foreground, your background, your text, and some elements together here, right? Because essentially, like I've said before, when it comes to designing, those are the things that you need, right? You need a good background. Okay, it could be a photo, it could be some elements that you put together, and then you need a foreground. For me right now, the foreground is the player. You can see I got two foreground elements here, or images. Okay, so that way you can get like the balance of what a two-person design should be like, because one of the biggest struggle that people have is basically just the composition, trying to set up their composition. Stevie, good morning. Good morning to my YouTube people. We're testing this thing out where we're able to just stream both ways. I know the resolution might not be super clear right now. Right now, I'm only able to stream with this software I'm using in 720. So hopefully they will upgrade that in a little bit. But let's jump right into it. I've got everything that we'll be using here. I got everything already set up here. Okay, got my two players. So if you're following along, you want to do the same thing. That way we can save time, right? So I got my players. First thing I'm going to do is set up my document. All right, I'm just going to go to File, New. And again, I appreciate it if you can drop a comment. Let me know where you're joining in from. If you got any questions, drop that in the replay. Drop that in the comments. And if you're watching this on the replay, let me know as well. A replay. If you're watching this live, you already know. Drop down live squad. But first thing here, you want to figure out what size design you want to do. Okay, for me, I like to design within like the 11 by 17 range, because essentially that's where I would be at if I was printing something sublimation or even DTG, right? And so I like to basically know that ahead of time, because A lot of people are sending designs in to get printed, but their sizing is not right. So that's the most important thing. If you want your design to be straight, as far as like pixels and all of that, you want to make sure you get your sizing right first. Don't expect whoever's printing it to size it up for you. All right, so this is it. This is how you set up your page. My width right now, you can see is 11 by 17. It's almost always there because that's where I work from. All right, next thing we're going to talk about is resolution. Super quick, my resolution is on 300. If you follow me for a while, you know 300 is for print. If you're going to print anything, you intend to print your designs, you want to make this at 300. Okay, and super quick, I need some coffee. So if you're watching this and you feel like, man, I need to eat some coffee, go ahead, send me some coffee, all right? Send me some coffee money. I would appreciate it. All my Facebook group people, good morning. Let me show y'all. Y'all wanna send me some coffee? Let me see if I can put my Cash App on here. Let's. All right, there it is. Boom. That's my coffee money right there. Send me some coffee. All right, Garmin Creations on Cash App. But anyway, let's get started. I'll make that smaller. That's too big. I'm digging this software. I've been using it for a while. I use it at the church for live streaming. So it's all done within the iPad. There it is. Send me coffee. I should say send me coffee. All right, but anyways, let's jump in. 11 by 17, and my color mode here, I'm gonna leave on RGB, and that's the only thing I'm gonna change here, just my size and everything. I'm gonna leave it as is. I'm gonna hit create. All right, so if you're following along, let me know if you're there. I know you're probably not following along because I caught you off guard, right? It's a little early. Some of y'all are still probably sleeping. You're gonna be watching this on the replay, but 11 by 17 is what it is. Next thing I want to do, not first thing, I want to basically figure out what my background is going to be. And if I look at this design, my first background here, you can see is just the basketball floor. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna add our background elements. All right, so I'm gonna jump back over here. Now, I thought I had my thing opened up here. I'm going to bring in my background, like I said, in my background. Just go to File. I'm going to Place Embedded because I have not opened that one yet. Okay, so this will be my background element. As you can see, it's already sized. It's just a black background with some type of like Grinch texture in there. All right, so I'm gonna expand this a bit, make it fit, and you want to turn on your snapping. As you can see it in mine, you can see this pink line. What this pink line is my snapping, right? That's my guide. All right, so that's how I know my situation is centered. My artwork is centered right there when I get the crosshair. Okay, so if you're looking to get that part going, just go to view, and you see it says like snap on. You want to turn on guide. All right, that's gonna guide your design to make sure it's centered. Let me just stretch this out a bit. Don't usually stretch design, but sometimes you got to, just a little bit there. So I'm gonna bring in the edges a bit so we can see. All right, so step two, this is step two. Step one, we created our composition. Okay, step two, I'm just gonna throw in my background. All right, so I throw in my background. Next thing I wanna do here, I'm gonna throw in my floor. I'm gonna go Place Embedded again, because that one I actually don't have it opened up. Background, here go floor. It's good to also have your designs breaking down into different folders, so it's not hard for you to look for it. Try to stay organized. That's one of the things I'm trying to get better at, just organizing things. Okay, so you can see now our floor is in there. Okay, so we go back to our reference here. We have our floor there, and then our background. All right, like I said, it's not gonna take long. We're just building. We're building right now. So again, if you find value to this already, go ahead, smash the like button. If you're watching on YouTube, come on, drop some comments. Let me know how you feel about this. All right, so boom, let's go. Now I think we can place our players. I want to place my guy because I already have it open. I'm just gonna click and drag it onto the folder we already have open, or the document. All right, so I'm bringing him in. We just leave it there roughly for now. It's about the same. Like, where is that over here? Okay, boom. Next thing we want to do, let's place our second one here. All right, so right away you can see it's in the wrong orientation, right? We want the image with the ball, about to dunk the ball. We want that in the back of the one where he's dribbling the ball. All right, so what we got to do is just shuffle our layers. As you can remember, our layers panel is over here. This is our layers panel right here. If you don't see that, again, go to Windows and then Layers. Windows and Layers, you'll be able to see that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to shift this layer from the top. Just like baking a cake, you want to make sure the icing is not at the bottom, you know. Okay, so let's position this a bit here. I'm going to bring him right off to the edge with the ball off to the side there. Bring this guy down a bit. All right. You guys following along so far? Let me know if you're following along. How many people is at work? How many people are on their way to work? All right, so we got, basically you got your background, you got your foreground, okay? So background here, we actually have two backgrounds. We got our floor as a background element, and then we got our main texture background, okay? And that's this here. You can see, boom, boom. So the next thing we can do is put in some text. We can bring in some text here. I'm actually gonna see if I can just copy and drag this one here. Okay, let me just take both of these. I can't move them. All right, it's not gonna let me, so that's cool. All right, so the next thing we'll do here is we'll add our text. Nothing major. Let's just do it. I was trying to save time and use the same one, but again, this don't have to say Trailblazer. It just happens to be the design we're breaking down. All right, so figure out what you want yours to say. But for me, I'm going to change it up. I'm just gonna put All-Star. Now you can see your text is off the screen a little bit, or my text is off the screen a bit. So I'm gonna just resize it a little bit. We're gonna change the font as well. Let's find something a little more bolder. Let's go with that. All right, to resize this, just use my handle up here right next to the font up top of my contextual toolbar. Let me move this, drop this city thing out the way so you guys can see. All right. So if you're on YouTube, you're finding value here, go ahead, smash the like button one time. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. If you're not, you should be. All right. And if you feel like sending me some coffee, that's my Cash App right there. Go ahead, send me some coffee this morning. I will appreciate it. All right, here we go. Boom. Now that I have this placed, I'm just gonna transform it a bit here. We'll rotate this a little bit because it's something like that. All right, so we can see right now it's in front of our foreground. We don't want that. We want it in between the players, right? So I'm gonna actually tilt this back a little bit down this way. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do is just gonna shuffle our layers one more time. Okay, getting dressed for work. Nice. All right, so now I'm gonna take this and I'm going to drop it right in between these two players. And just like that, bam, bam, bam. We got something nice coming on here. We got something nice. And let me know if you guys want the PNG file. When we're done here, do you want these file here? We can set something up for you guys to get this file off the website. All right, so boom, boom, boom. We got that. It's an all-star. Okay, so we can see it's a little off. I want it like not hiding, so you can actually be able to read it. So get our placement right. You may have to make that bigger. So it's something similar like that. So we'll have to stretch it. It looks like last time this was stretched here. I used a different font there. So we'll have to stretch this. Sometimes you have to stretch your thing a little bit just to get it to look the way you want it to, you know. Just a little bit. You don't want to go ahead and just keep stretching your fonts. So that'll be good for now. Next thing we want to do, let's put Portland up there. We're going to grab another text tool. I'm going to click up here. I don't want it that big. Just put Portland. And we'll resize it. Of course, we don't need it to be that big. We're gonna actually change that font there, use a different font. Same style, but just a different type of font here. Let's go with this one. Fonts could be one of the things that you can spend a lot of time on trying to figure out how the best font to use for your designs. Nikita. Gotta get the kids up for school. We're living the real life, yeah, you know? Real life. Get up. Let's go. Get up. Both of y'all. Gotta get up. It's time to get up for school. Okay, here we go. All right, we're back. I'm gonna place this right up here. All right, when you're rotating it, if you hold shift, it'll move them by like increments of like 15 degrees. So put that there for right now. We good, y'all? We good? Talk to me. Let me know if you're good. You're following along. If you're inspired by this morning, go ahead. You know, I like to do these exercises sometimes, not every day. I wish I could do it every day, just to get that brain going, right? Like today is gonna be one of my design days. I got a few designs to put together here, so we'll be spending a lot of time on the computer today. So I might catch another live later. So you can see this Portland here is falling within the jersey where it's like off on the white. You can't see it because it's blended in with the other white. We could actually like also put it down here. Or I have to put this somewhere else where the white is not blended in, or we'll change the color here. I'm gonna change the color for now. Just double click it and we'll make it red. We'll just sample this red off of here. Then the red is also stuck in there. All right, we'll come back to that. For now, we'll leave it. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Let's put it back on white. Because then we can get into adding effects and all of that to make that stand out. But I didn't do any of that here. I just happened to place it on the white. My player needs to be moved. That's what it is. Player needs to be moved down. You know, some of y'all over here way past this stage. You're like, man, I'm a pro at this, man. He already taught me how to do this. I already know everything here. If that's you, let me know in the comments. Something about this font is not doing it for me. This placement. All right, we'll leave it right there. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's see what else is here that we want to add. All right, you can see this red here is a light. Oh, we can bring in the logo too. This red light right here, we can bring that in. That adds a little bit of separation to the design. If you're new to Photoshop, then this is for you right here. Watch this video. I know it's not step by step, but really what you want to do is probably be a part of the 6 weeks boot camp that we have coming up starting March 6th. We'll meet every Sunday, 5 p.m. just to challenge ourselves. All right, so if you're interested in that, please let me know. I could drop the link down here. And it is the link right there. Am I able to do, I don't know if I'm able to comment while I live on here. But all right, sorry, I got a little bit of cold this morning. Oh yeah, it works. Boom, I'm pinning it right there. That's the link right there if you want to join in. All right, so boom, boom, boom. What else can we add? Let's add these. It's like shape up here. And we can bring the logo in. Let me show y'all a little something here. All right, see, boom. If you can see what I'm gonna do next here, come down here. I'm gonna create a rectangle. It's a rectangle over here, something like that, nothing big. Just want a rectangle right there, something like that. Boom. Next thing I'm gonna do, and bring in my next thing. I'm sorry if I stop. Sometimes I'm not gonna do like the step by step. Like I said, it's not a step by step. I'm just showing y'all the workflow here. If you got specific questions, please leave them down in the comments. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place my graphics. Nope, let's go here and let's go to graphic elements. Let's do overlays and let's do the travel shape. Okay, so I got this shape in here. I'm going to bring it down on top of this, on top of that rectangle I just made. Okay. And then something you can do is just put that into, what's it called, overlay. And I find a blending mode that will work. I forgot what blending mode I used. Was it screen? Multiple pass through. I think it was pass through. Am I missing it? Ooh. I can't find it now. Alright, we'll leave that for now. Why? Let's do this. Effects. Boom. Why can I not find this? Alright. We'll leave that for now. Next thing I'm going to do, bring in my red. Let's do lights. Alright, boom. So now my red light is dropped in there. These are all elements, guys. These same elements, you can go ahead and just source them on the internet. You know, you just gotta know what you need and what you're looking for. Alright, so right now, we need to split these up again. So let's put this in between. So I want this. Let's put the Portland and stuff. Let's move these two. Top of his feet is where I wanted it. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. That's good. Don't come back to this shape. Don't play too much with it. Let's see where we can put our red up a bit. I'll move this up a little bit. Move down. In between. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, boom. We'll just start stealing elements now. I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll just start stealing these elements from here. Next thing I'm gonna do is probably bring in the logo. Team logo, whatever your team is, you wanna bring in the logo. And just snatch this layer and drop it over here. Ooh, I dropped it, I lost it. Alright, got that, I'm gonna oop. The logo off the screen a bit here. I don't want the whole logo. I feel like the whole logo is a little, the distracting, so we're just gonna do it off the screen up in there. Oh man, it's alright. Yeah, just like that. Bring them up. Oh, it's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. You can make it smaller. Oops. Bam, bam, bam. You know what I'm doing next? Let's do a solid layer. And just do a solid layer here. And again, if you find value to this thing, don't forget to smash the like button and drop some hearts over here. If you're watching on YouTube, on Facebook, go ahead, throw some hearts, man. You know, if you're watching on YouTube, you already know, smash the like button one time, drop the notification bell, and all that good stuff we tell you how to do. All right, so this is what we got this morning. Okay. And also share this video if you can. Alright, boom, boom, boom. Let's do this raid. We need this raid. Blending modes. Sometimes blending modes is just what you need to get that design to pop a little bit. Like right now, I don't want it to be like just a straight black. I want to throw a little bit more red in there. So, I think I can go for that. Yeah, excuse me. Got the runs this morning, not the, yeah. A little bit of cold, runny nose. Yeah. Then we'll go overlay for now. Soft light or overlay. We'll go overlay. We'll go to soft light. We'll go to soft light. Let's see. What else do we have here? Let's bring in some of these other elements. Been going for 34 minutes. My goal was to do this for a good 45 minutes, so we gotta get this done in about 10 more minutes. All right, 10 more minutes. Oops. I mean, there's not much else I can add on here. I don't want it to be the exact same design that we did before. And we're good with that. Which I think is good. That's what I did before. I just hit the white. I'm just trying to get my layers right. Organize it in a way that it makes sense. This guy should be all the way down here somewhere. So we're just gonna leave it like this. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. Pretty good. There's a lot more we can do with this, but I think we're good right here. Let me see. Open up this sticker here. Hey Jesse, good morning, good morning. Alright, so I'm gonna try one more thing here. I'm gonna switch up the floor a bit here, right? I'm bringing another floor, see how that works. Let's see. Switch it up a bit. Okay, so I'm bringing this in. First thing I'm doing, I'm gonna create a smart object here, and I'm gonna try something else here. Just another floor. Sometimes you might not be satisfied with what you've done already, so you might have to play with it. Ooh. See, I like the lights on the floor like that, y'all. Good morning, baby. I'm on a live, but you can't see us. Mm, yeah, it's not gonna work for this, so we'll leave it. We will leave it. I think we're pretty much going to stop here. It's our 45-minute mark. We're about 3 minutes off. So if you got any questions now, drop your questions. But this is our morning, our Wednesday morning exercise in Photoshop. Again, if you want to go any further with details, step by step on how you can really put a design together, learn all the different tools, all your toolbar on the left side here. These are your tools, okay? And then learn a little bit more, some tricks and all that stuff there, how to source elements, how to build designs. Please make sure you're part of, the link is down below. Register now to be a part of the 6 weeks course. Not course, I like to call it a challenge. It's a 6 weeks challenge because we'll take 6 weeks every Sunday, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna go dive into Photoshop and learn something, okay? Challenge ourselves, challenge myself, and then along with that, I'll be sharing that challenge with y'all. So make sure you grab your seat, register. Registration closed up this Friday, okay? Friday will be the last day to register. If you have not already registered, there's a bunch of people already in there, but maybe you're still on the edge. You're like, what is this guy gonna show me? You know, who is this guy? If you're not familiar, you should go ahead, dig into the group, find some of the testimonials there of people life being transformed because now they're able to use Photoshop. You're already paying for the crap, man. Some of y'all paying $19, some of us paying $9, some of us are paying $59. Goddamn. For this software, you might as well know how to use it and start making money from it. A design like this you can sell now. I don't know, $5-10 on your Etsy store or your website. Have somebody purchase that. You know, put that on a shirt, tumbler, whatever, socks. These designs can be used for a lot. So also let me know if you guys want this design here. I put it up. I'll make it free. If you want this free design, I'll put it onto the website. You can go ahead and download it. But y'all gotta let me know in the comments. If you want it, just put 1 in the comment. 1, number 1. I can't be talking too much, y'all. I'm tired. I'm early. I need more coffee. None of y'all send me my coffee. You know, you're supposed to buy me a coffee. If you're having a good time and you enjoy this morning class, feel free to send me a coffee. Not that one. That was the church's cash app. This here is my cash app. Send me a cup of coffee and we will take some questions. I got about 3 minutes. If you got any questions, drop them down below. I'm gonna get this design ready to upload onto the website. I see a bunch of people saying 1. I need a few more 1s. So y'all go ahead and drop your 1s if you want this design here. And let me know what would you use this design for? You know, my man he's an all-star, man. You know, it's an all-star design. People will purchase this. Somebody will want to wear this. And I think this would be dope on like some socks, yo. Like nice Yeah, just because it's a basketball theme, nice socks. It's about to get warm. We're about to get into some sublimating on the socks. You already know sublimation on silky socks is what we do. And I know I haven't been posting some videos on sublimation lately, but we're in transition to getting everything set back up. Alright, so I'm gonna get this thing set up. I'm gonna save it as. Before we save it, just make sure you're. Oh, I'm gonna show y'all a super something cool, right? Something cool. I'm gonna show y'all one last cool thing for people that's still on this thing here. Alright? If you want this last cool trick, I'm gonna show you how you can use this one design, this one setup that you've made, and just change the players. Just create a smart object with the players, and then all you have to do is just upload a new image onto the smart object. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments. I'll show you how you can use this one design and just swap out the players. Okay? This is what we call template. Taking advantage of your templates. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to whisper this one to y'all so y'all don't let nobody else know, okay? My wife is looking at me weird right now, like, bro, why are you whispering? It's okay, baby, I don't want everybody to know. You're not even supposed to know that secret. It's like, no. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to come onto my design, my player here. So I'm going to go to my player layer. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create a smart object with this, okay? So I'm going to right click, convert to a smart object. Alright, so now it's a smart object. How do I know it's a smart object? You see the thumbnail at the very right bottom corner here has this like paper and yeah, it's some type of symbol there. Alright, so now it's a smart object. I'm gonna double click on the player's thumbnail and it brings me into a whole nother screen, right? Just the player's isolated by himself. Now this is where we go ahead and do the magic. So what I want to do, if I want to swap out this player, I'm just go to File, Place Embedded, bring in my new player. Bring in my new player. Let's just say my player today is going to be my boy LeBron. Let's just put LeBron here. It doesn't make sense really for this one to be LeBron, but we'll put LeBron right there just so you see, right? Just so you see. We'll flip them in the same direction. All I did was, that doesn't make sense now because the logo is backwards, so we'll flip that back. Oops. Place picture back on. Let's go with this. Let's try the size. They're about the same size as the second image there. Bam. You should say this is it, right? I'm gonna show y'all. It's not in the right orientation, but I'm gonna just show you this is what it is. Okay, again, if you want to be a part of the 6 weeks, please reach out, man. We'll figure out a way for you to get on. One thing about it though, you can also, I know the price right now, I think I lowered it yesterday because I don't need to get y'all in there. It's at $147. All right, for 6 weeks, $147 of my time. It's a bargain. It's almost free. It's almost free. 2 hours on a Sunday. I don't even do anything else on Sunday but church. But I'm gonna get this done for y'all because it's the only time I have to do it, But make sure you're a part of that, man. The link is down below. Sign up. And you can sign up with Zazzos where you can break this down in 3-4 payments. You don't have to pay all in one shot. Yeah, but it's a great investment that's going to take you from one level to the next level. It's going to save you money on Etsy. Okay, it's going to save you money on Etsy. That's all you got to know. You don't have to spend time on Etsy looking for designs that don't work, customer does not approve. Just start doing your own, man. That was the best thing I did for myself, was to learn how to do Photoshop. All right, so boom, I got 2 of these here. I'm going to turn off this one here, boom. All right, so now next thing I'm going to do, once I swap them, I'm just going to File and Save. Not Save As, just File and Save. Okay, it looks like nothing happened, right? But now, when we go in here, we got a new player. Okay, yes, the colors and all that is not the same, but you already know that's simple to change, to use one design and just swap out your players, and now you have a template you can use over and over and over again. All right, so let's just get rid of that real quick. Control Z, and this is what you got. This is what you got. All right, that was a super quick there. Don't tell nobody, but that's it. Okay, And I'll see y'all next time. If you have any other questions, please leave them on the replay. If you're going to watch this on the replay, you already know you got to shout out Replay Squad. All right. God bless y'all. Keep firing up the heat press. And I'll see y'all in the rebound. I'll see y'all in the shop later. All right. Peace.